Good evening and welcome to week 2 of the XBL Season 8. Cross-platform baseball league action has been off to an intense start in the league's first ever season played in Super Mega Baseball 3. There have been blowouts, nail-biters, upsets, and everything in between. And after just 1 week of play, we find ourselves yet again at another eagerly anticipated match of the week. We'll be starting things off with a AAA matchup between Pizza Volcano's Moon Kingdom and JUSTxNOxNAME's Canada Maidens. With you tonight, I'm Light Snack, aka Florabelle, aka your play-by-play announcer. And joining me on color commentary is the veteran, the Big D, Dwayne.
What's
So,
going on, Light
Dwayne,
Snack?
what's going on?
Hanging
What
in
do you
there.
think? What do you think of this AAA match of the week that we got going on?
I think we have a pretty solid matchup on our hands for tonight. Because what we're looking at here is a very, very high-powered. Looks like they're blazing a trail for themselves. Newcomer and Pizza Volcano, starting off at a hard 6-0 in their first 6 games in their XBL career, versus a seasoned veteran, just no name, who dropped down to AAA for this season, starting off a little rough at 2-6. But he's ready to bounce back here tonight. I think he plays a completely different brand of baseball than what I believe Pizza Volcano has for us. I'm not really sure exactly what they have in their bag, but I'm pretty excited to see what we got because I know No Name's going to be ready for it.
And just looking at these teams from just eyeballing them and looking at the bars that make up their teams, you can see that Moon Kingdom and the Canada Maidens, Pizza Volcano and JUSTxNOxNAME's teams respectively, very similar in terms of allocation of stats. The only big difference is Moon Kingdom going for that rotation aces, having those really buffed out starters and a weaker bullpen, whereas you see the Maidens have a bit more of a balance between their starting pitching and their bullpen while really putting the rest of their power into speed. A lot of speed demons on that team.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's a big part of the No Names, the Canada Maidens game is speed and defense. So look for No Name to utilize those portions of his game a lot more heavily than what we believe Pizza Volcano is going to show us. They're going to use their bars and their team a little bit differently. They have shown a high-powered offense with a couple mercies, I think, under their belt already. So very similar builds and teams, but I'm looking to see two completely different brands of baseball.
And offense is going to be the name of the game in this matchup with the level that is being played at here. In the AAA of XBL, all games are played at 90 ego except for in batting. So batting is at 80 ego, while fielding, pitching, and base running are all set at 90 ego. And the higher the ego in Super Mega Baseball, the more difficult it is to do those, perform those abilities, as it were.
Yes, definitely. Ego is going to be a big part in these AAA matchups. Some people might be a little bit more comfortable on 80 than others. What we've seen from both these teams so far is that they handle this ego well. So I'm expecting a little bit of fireworks probably from both sides. But yeah, going down the stretch, the big difference between 80 and 90 for a lot of these guys is going to make a lot of difference.
And that is a good point that you made. JUSTxNOxNAME, having been at the XBL level, dropping down to the AAA
Yes.
for this season, there is a difference between XBL and AAA. Like we were saying, how in AAA you have the 80 on batting and 90 and everything else. In
Mm-hmm.
XBL, it is 90 across the board. And we do have a match of the week for that XBL division coming up after this one. Very eagerly anticipated match between Mike the Cooch and Lazy.
Absolutely. A couple of huge power hitters that we have on our plate for the XBL match of the week tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. So if you're enjoying what you see tonight here on this AAA match, we're going to have that coming at you. Two top 10, top 5 power ranking teams, I want to believe. I think the Cucha Potatoes might actually be at 6. So we have the number 1 overall ranked team in Lazy's Black Jackals going up against Mike the Cucha's Cucha Potatoes. So we will have probably a few dingers on our hands, I would say.
And it is important to note that power rankings will reset at the beginning of each week. So I believe tomorrow is when those new power rankings will go up, and it'll be
Yes.
exciting to see where people are placed in that. But at the end of the day, it's going to be the ranking itself that matters.
Yeah, definitely. It's all going to come down to where you line up at the end of the season. Power rankings might mean one thing, but if any of the XBL matches we've seen so far, especially last week's match of the week and things like that, have anything to show us that it can on any given day a team can win a ball game. So
Right, and we're excited for that XBL match of the week. But first, we've got our AAA match of the week, which I am so excited for. Pizza Volcano and his Moon Kingdom up against JUSTxNOxNAME and the Canada Maidens. We'll be right back with that matchup. Don't go anywhere.
I am trying to get rid of my face, guys. I'm going to figure that out.
Looks like we're having some technical difficulties.
That's all right. You can lead in. We'll worry about my face in a little bit.
You can do it. You can just stop broadcasting the face cam, I think.
True.
And it looks like we're heading to Shaka Sports Turf, which will be the home team of JUSTxNOxNAME and the Maidens from Canada. So first to bat will be Queen Serenity from Moon Kingdom, and we'll see how Pizza Volcano does his batting. Pretty Edmonton's first pitch of the day is a strike on the outside corner. A lot of heat in her arsenal. Cutter, four-seamer, two-seamer, and curveball in the change for off-speed, and gets her in the inside heat. And that's a three-pitch strikeout to lead things off here in the top of the first.
Yeah, look for No Name to go right after that velocity and see if he can try and keep Pizza Volcano off balance here.
Swung up this one. It's a grounder to the shortstop, picks it up and makes the easy throw to first, and that's two away quick here in the top of the first inning. Sailor Mars is at the plate, takes the first breaking ball low. This breaking ball right down the middle, lifted, not going to leave the infield. Pitcher calls it, camps under it, makes the grab. 1-2-3 inning here for the Moon Kingdom. And we head to the bottom of the first. We'll see what the Maidens can do. First pitch, swung on and missed, strike. Going back to the heat, low and inside, swung on and missed. The 0-2. Heater again, low and away, strike three, swung on and missed. Not. I'm certain only one of those pitches was in the strike zone. A lot of aggressive pitching early on.
Yeah, and looking like JUSTxNOxNAME's coming out firing. He doesn't want to keep that bat on his shoulder. If you've watched any Canada Maidens baseball in the past, you know he's very, very aggressive with his bat.
And he doesn't swing the bat there on the changeup on the inside. Frozen, and it was called strikeout. So two outs here in the bottom of the first. And a swing and a miss makes it 1-1. Two-seamer on the outside. This one's blooped into left field. A little flare, Uranus coming in, makes the catch. And 1-2-3 innings for both sides as we head to the top of the second, 0-0. Well, that was a grounder to the short, it looked like. Some lag in the game there, but a ground out nonetheless.
Yeah, nice dive and play there. Like I said, a lot of defense built into this Maidens team, so look for them to be able to take advantage of these large confines in Shaka and get to a lot of balls that some other teams might not be able to get to.
The 1-1, right down the middle, swung on and missed. Maury, the designated hitter, takes the high pitch, 2-2. Batting .450 with 3 homers so far in the season. The payoff pitch on the way. swung on and missed. Right down the middle, beat him with the heat. And there's 2 away here in the top of the second inning with nobody on.
Yeah, nice 99-mile-an-hour fastball to the hand. Edmonton there just completely beats him at the plate.
Edmonton currently posting a 4.02 ERA with a 134 whip, locked in here in the second. Takes low and away. Jupiter ahead in the count 2-1. 19th pitch of the game on the way. And this one is fouled back, could reach the seats, and it looks like it will clip the netting.
Look at the average here on Sailor Jupiter, 762.
But that average is going to go down as it's a strikeout. Swung on and missed. Bottom of the second inning, nothing all. Heat low and away, swung on and missed. Heat low and inside, taken for a ball. Sticking with the heat. High and outside, swung on and missed. Slider catches the inside corner. Strike 3 called.
Looking like both teams having a little bit of an inability to hunt for strikes here in the early game. They're taking pitches that are looking close and swinging at some stuff out of the zone.
Curveball low and inside, swung on and missed. The 2-1. Heater inside, late on the swing, 102 miles per hour. High velo coming into play here. Two-seamer just misses the outside corner. Going with the off-speed change. Was looking for the heat and swung on and missed.
Yeah, that changeup left up in the zone. Usually a very hittable pitch, but No Name was completely off step on that. He swung a day early on it.
Heat catches the inside corner, 1-1. With 2 outs here and nobody on. This is going to be a little blooper into shallow left field. Mask ranges back and makes the catch. And we head to the top of the third. No hits, no runs.
Quiet so far, ball game's moving quickly.
And that is for sure, as this first pitch is swung on, lifted into foul territory for out number 1 in the top of the third. Someone needs to score a run, though, to end this game.
That's outside.
1-0. This one is swung on and dribbled foul. 1-2 on the way. Taken, the low breaking ball.
What I think we also have on the mound here is the Maidens have their ace and Pretty Edmonton on the mounds after playing, I think, 10 ball games? Or no, maybe I'm incorrect. I think they actually are matched up with 3s.
Beat him with the heat. Strike 3, swung on and missed. And the number 9 batter batting .647. And this one is driven into right field, but the Shaka outfield, as we all know, very big. Ontario is able to range over and make the grab. We head to the bottom of the third. And this first pitch is already swung on and lined out. Change up high and inside. Called a strike.
You're going back to that last out. The Maidens showing their ability to cover ground in that cavernous outfield. And you are definitely right. That's going to play a big part in this game.
Brennan Labrador sees a quick 3 pitches and is sat down immediately. We'll go to Manitoba, adding .320, the number 9 batter. Foul down the third base line. Quickly in the hole 0-2. Mercury, her 30th pitch. Swung on. This could get down, and it just gets past the outstretched glove of the second baseman. The right fielder unable to grab it, and that's going to be 2 bases with 2 outs. And we go to the leadoff batter, Bill Ontario.
Now, a big opportunity here for the Maidens to see if they can take advantage of it with 2 strikes. You don't want to see him swinging at a first pitch like that.
And that was a very important factor, was that defense. One thing we didn't talk about in our pregame coverage, both of these teams have 2-bar defenses. This one is inside, forces the batter off the plate.
Nope, that's outside.
Two-seamer misses. Runner on second with 2 outs. Ontario at the plate, the 2-2. Swung on and missed. The heater got him beat. We head to the top of the 4th inning, a base runner, but nothing doing for the Maidens. We're tied at nothing apiece.
Yeah, absolutely blown by at 102 miles an hour here. Looks like the Moon Kingdom are going to get their first hit of the ball game. And another ball missed in the outfield.
And again, that 2-bar defense coming into play. He throws it to second base, allowing the runner to try to get to third. Throw to third in time. Tried to stretch the double into a triple, and he just couldn't do it in time.
Light snack. Let me tell you something. Never, ever make the first or the third out at third base. That's it. Live by that rule.
Unfortunately, Pizza Volcano and the Moon Kingdom did not take that advice into consideration. thrown out at third for out number 1. Could have been their first base runner of the game. Instead, they have nobody on with 1 out. The 3-1 taken, and another gift. Base runner on first base with the walk. With 1 out, they drill the first pitch into center field. Runners at first and second with 1 out. The Moon Kingdom trying to get something going here in the top of the 4th after that base running error.
Yeah, it's a shame there that base runner got thrown away, but the Pizza Volcano looking to keep it going here as that one's shot into the outfield, and that's definitely going to result in possibly 2 runs.
The shortstop looked like they had the play no problem, but just lets it get by their glove. And the third baseman unable to field the ball cleanly, and that's a 2 RBI double there for the Moon Kingdom. They're ahead 2-0 here in the top of the 4th.
That's outside.
A big hit, giving us our first runs of this AAA match of the week. As this one is grounded softly to the shortstop, makes the throw to first. The runner will advance to third base, but there are now 2 outs for Sailor Jupiter.
Yeah, a ball like that shot into the gap in this ballpark is definitely going to spell trouble for any team, whether fast or slow. It's just such a big park with so much ground in that outfield. I'm not surprised both those runs got in there.
Count quickly 2-2. Low and away taken. Runner on third with 2 outs. The payoff pitch swung on and missed. Got her with the heat. Jupiter goes down swinging, and we head to the bottom of the 4th. But the Moon Kingdom puts up a crooked number. 2-0, they lead in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Strike. Ball outside.
Heat just misses. High and outside. The 2-1. Swung on. Could get into the gap in right field, and it does. And that'll be a leadoff single for the Maidens as they try to answer back.
Keep your eye on that base runner, regardless of speed. Never mind.
As we say that, lined right into the glove of the first baseman, and the tag out. Quickly turned double play.
That's just an unfortunate bit of baseball there. Sometimes you really do just get unlucky.
This one's ground to the third baseman, and that's a quick, if not unconventional, 1-2-3 inning. Top of the 5th, swinging at the first pitch, lined right to the left fielder, and that's out number 1 for the Moon Kingdom. Pizza Volcano is seeing the pitches he likes and attacking them early. Swung through the heater as the pitcher sneezes before throwing that one inside. 1-1, a swing and a miss on the Heat. Right down the middle of the strike zone.
Nope, outside.
Lays off the outside pitch. The 2-2. Swung on and missed on the inside off speed. And that's 2 away here with nobody on for Sogabe.
Yeah, Pizza's definitely showing a pretty good eye early in this ball game, but unable to hold up on a few pitches that are living near that borderline of the zone. If No Name can keep the ball around there, he might have some luck mitigating runs. He just has to start producing himself on his side of the ball.
The 2-1 to Sogabe. Swung on the breaking ball, lifted into center field. Quebec gets under it, makes the catch. And we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's still 2-0 Moon Kingdom. Mercury throwing her 44th pitch of the game. The two-seamer doesn't cut it for a ball. And it's a quick 3-0 to Nova Scotia. Red light all the way, took it. 3-1. Swung on and dribbled back to the pitcher. She makes the throw to first base for out number 1. Mercury throws the first pitch for a strike on the outside corner. Going back to the four-seamer, just misses inside. The Heat swung on and fouled down the third base line. Nobody on? The 1-2. Swung on and missed the high breaking ball.
Yeah, an unconventional choice in pitch, but in this game specifically, Super Mega Baseball, that can pay off a lot of the time. You get that soft contact you're looking for, or a straight up miss just by throwing people off by putting it up there.
Wild slider taken down the center of the zone. You don't see that one very often. The 1-2 on the way. Swung on and missed the two-seamer, just moving out of the way of the strike zone. It looked so good to swing at, but couldn't hold up right there.
Yeah, it looks like the Maidens having a pretty tough time keeping the bat off their shoulder. A lot of swinging strikes at balls out of the zone. A little bit more selectiveness is going to go a long way in this ball game for them. It's still only a 2-run game, so let's see what we have.
Queen Serenity swings at this one. It won't leave the infield. The shortstop camps under it, makes the catch, and we're one away here in the top of the 6th. Tuxedo Mask, batting .560, steps into the batter's box. Pretty Edmonton, 60 pitches in, throws this one for a strike. With 1 out, nobody on, the 1-1 on the way, and this one's driven into center field. Quebec ranges in, looks like he lost the ball, and it rolls all the way to that center field wall. And thankful that he doesn't have a lot of speed, I'm assuming JUSTxNOxNAME is. That could have been an inside the Parker.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That ball was completely drilled into the outfield. Looking like he might employ a walk strategy here, try and get that runner on and force a double play here. That's a smart move. Let's see if he can work the soft contact he's looking for. But yeah, really unfortunate bit of fielding there again from the Maidens. A ball that shoots past the shortstop results in 2 runs. Another ball that shoots over the center fielder's head. He's got a runner on third base.
And now runners at the corners after the intentional walk. This one down the middle, and that's going to find the gap into right field. No, it's not. The second baseman makes the dive and gets the out at first. The run will score from third base, but a huge play to keep it a runner off of the bags there.
Yeah, absolutely huge to let that or get that ball by the second baseman. Doesn't really get the double play that he's looking for, unfortunately. But an out in this inning is going to go a long way.
This one is driven, rocked far, but foul. Allowed strike. Runner on second and 2 outs, the 1-2, right down the middle and shot foul. Morey's getting that pitch count up there, making this a huge at-bat. A runner on second, 2 outs. Moon Kingdom leads by 3. Check swing on the outside pitch. Call the ball. The payoff pitch on the way. This one swung on and lifted to center field. JUSTxNOxNAME really hoping for his center fielder to do his job, and he does. Catches that ball, sends us into the bottom of the 6th. The Moon Kingdom score 1. 3-0. Here it is. Swung on and missed to JUSTxNOxNAME.
Yeah, another run in this ball game is huge for the Moon Kingdom. I'm not sure if the Maidens are going to be able to overcome a 3-run deficit, but we would like to see them put up a good fight.
That one is lifted to right field for an early first out. Mercury still not hitting 60 pitches here in the bottom of the 6th. That 60th pitch is on the way. The low and away heater swung on and fouled down the third base line. 1-1. Swung on a little dribbler to the second baseman, picks it up and makes the throw to first. And that's out number 2.
The difference in pitch counts, too, between these 2 starters is starting to be a little bit telling. Sailor Mercury about 10, 12 pitches ahead here, and on the other half of the inning, ahead of Edmonton, and you saw Edmonton getting pretty drained in that last inning. Let's see how that plays out.
Another soft infield dribbler, and that's going to be out number 3. The Maidens go down in order as we head to the top of the 7th. Moon Kingdom 3, Maidens nothing. For the Edmonton, 75th pitch is lifted into right field. The right fielder calls it, gets under it, and Ontario makes the catch. 1 away here in the top of the 7th inning. Right down the middle, and this one's drilled into center right field. The dive, Quebec is able to keep that one from getting to the wall, and that will be kept to a 1-out single for the Moon Kingdom.
Yeah, good bit of defense there, just to keep it from hitting the wall. I'm not sure if he needed to dive, but you don't want to take any chances here in a ball game that you want to keep close.
This high pitch is dribbled into center field, just gets off of the glove of the second baseman, and that'll be another single. So runners on first and second for the number 9 batter, Sogabe, batting .579. With runners on first and second. A bit of lag on this end. I'm not sure if that was happening for you as well.
Yeah, it's coming through the stream.
But that was going to be a ground out that moves the runners over. On second and third, this one is fouled down the third base line. Another foul down the third base line. Second and third with 2 outs and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed high and inside. So the Moon Kingdom threatens but does not score in the top of the 7th. We head to the bottom of the inning. The Maidens are trying to get back in this ball game. First pitch swung on back to the pitcher. An easy ground out.
You can see some impatience here from the Maidens, swinging a lot of pitches though. Little stroke into right field. That's a good base hit. Let's see if they can produce anything here. Like I was saying earlier, keep your eye on the Maidens' base runners. See if he gets creative trying to push a run across.
And Moon Kingdom and Pizza Volcano really thinking about that as well. throwing the early pickoff attempt to first base. Two-seamers lifted into right field. Mars calls it off, camps under it, makes the catch, and that's 2 outs here. Maidens trying to put together a 2-out rally with Nova Scotia at the plate.
Yeah, you can tell he's sitting fastball. He's swinging early at that outside two-seamer. If he can just wait on that and let it get a little bit deeper into the zone, he's able to drive it, but that eagerness is causing that ball to float to the outfielder.
A diving effort by Sogabe, but the speed of this Maidens team means that it's runners at the corners with 2 outs, and here they are threatening. Just No Name trying to get on the board.
Yeah, good creative piece of base running, getting that guy from first to third on that play.
A quick 0-2, the heater swung on and missed. And the heater swung on and missed out of the zone again. And now it's this time that Just No Name threatens but does not score. Top of the 8th, Moon Kingdom 3, Maidens nothing. This one is blooped. Oh, and an amazing jumping grab by Nova Scotia at second base, keeping that ball from landing in the outfield. And a quick 2 away here in the 8th inning.
The first baseman, number 23.
This one is swung on, and that'll get down into left field. A 2-out single for Pizza Volcano in the Moon Kingdom, looking to extend their lead here in the late game.
Let's see if No Name and Cold Montreal here are able to keep any more runs off the board. Keeping it at 3 out here would be huge, as they definitely need to get into it late in this game.
Montreal has the 4-seamer, the cutter, the change, the fork, and the curve. A huge arsenal, and he uses it to his advantage there, getting the strikeout and sending us into the bottom of the 8th inning. The Maidens looking to get on the board here. Sailor Pluto is brought in relief. This pitch is lined right into the glove of the shortstop for out number 1. Brennan Labrador swings at the first pitch. Sogabe has to hustle to get the out at first, and he does.
Yeah, unfortunately, one of the more astute runners for the Maidens wasn't at the plate there. That's usually a hit for a team like this.
Heater inside, swung on and missed. 102 miles per hour from the reliever, and that K-man activates in that 2-strike count. Just missing is the 2-seamer. Swings at the low and inside 4-seamer, 104 miles per hour. The Maidens go down in order. We head to the top of the 9th inning. Montreal is specialist, meaning he gets that buff against, well, rather, batters get a nerf when it's the righty versus righty matchup. Uranus lifts this one into center field, and that'll be caught for out number 2. Moon Kingdom as Namba stepping up into the batter's box. Swings at this first pitch right in the middle of the strike zone, and that's foul down the first base line. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the 9th. Takes the high and inside pitch. Swing and a miss, 102 miles per hour. The heater couldn't catch up with it. The last chance for the Maidens, bottom of the 9th inning. We'll see if Just No Name can get something going. First pitch swung on, and that's going to be a close play, but out at first base.
I will say No Name has done a great job keeping runs off the board in this game. It's just unfortunate that the Maidens have not been able to produce for him on the other end. Lack of run support is looking to be the difference here, but 2 outs still to work with. Let's see what we have.
Heater inside, swung on, a little dribbler on the left side. Mask is going to have to make a big throw. He does. Speed from Maidens not making it happen here. They're down to their last out in Frenchy, Quebec. Big power, big contact, big speed. Just No Name is going to have him come up in a big way here. And this one is blooped into center field. That'll get down. And the Maidens are trying to put together a 2-out rally to stay in this ball game.
Yeah, as we know, anything can happen. Let's see if he's selective and looks for his pitch here.
Runner on first with 2 outs. Swung on and missed. The heater on the corner. Pickoff attempt at first. Called safe. He's going for the hit and run. Mask is able to get to it. Throws it at first, and that is how this first ball game of this series ends. Moon Kingdom takes down the Maidens. Pizza Volcano over Just No Name, 3-0.
Yeah, moving to 7-0 on the season, jumping out to an early, what's it called here? Jumping out to an early first place standing in the AAA setup, and Pizza Volcano does a great job there.
Definitely. The name of the game there was definitely the pitching. It was only it wasn't until the 8th inning that Pizza Volcano really had to go to the bullpen, right?
Yes, correct. They brought in their stalwart reliever too with a 0.0 ERA in K-Man. That was very impressive to see the way that pitcher worked. I think it was Sailor Pluto. I want to say they brought in, and absolutely great job there to shut it down by the Moon Kingdom and Pizza Volcano.
And those 3 runs ended up being the big difference there. The Moon Kingdom able to shut down the Canada Maidens with no problem at all, a 3-0 game. You would notice that JUSTxNOxNAME bat was swinging a lot early and often, thinking that the speed would be able to turn those infield hits into base hits as opposed to ground outs. Unfortunately, it just didn't seem to go that way for that team.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was having a lot of difficulty laying off pitches out of the zone. He when he was getting his pitch in the zone too, he wasn't able to get the bat to it. The velocity seemed to be pretty tough to catch up to there. A lot of 102, 104 mile an hour fastballs to work with. So if your timing's off, it's going to be a bit of a slog. So unfortunate he couldn't capitalize after that defensive mistake by the Moon Kingdoms. Could have broke the gate open early for the Maidens, but the Moon Kingdom ended up locking it down, doing their job, scoring a couple runs when they needed to, getting that insurance run, and just pitching a great ball game.
But we are not done yet. The Maidens and the Moon Kingdom will be facing off again in just a few moments. As we said before, these are 2-game series. Each team in every league, in both the XBL League and the AAA League, plays each other team in that league twice. It's a 2-game series, once at home and once at away. So in this game, I believe the Moon Kingdom was the away team, so they will be hosting this second game.
Yes, eager to see what we have in game 2. And if you have just joined us, we also have another match of the week coming at you at 9 p.m. Eastern in 1 hour between Mike the Cooch and Lazy. So if you're liking what you see from these guys, stick around because we're going to have some Tier 1 90 Ego action for you.
And it does look like Moon Kingdom will have their home stadium, Sakura Hills, a smaller field than Shaka, although, if I'm correct, not by much. Sakura is still a moderately large field.
Yes, it is one of the bigger fields, and as we are loading in here, there we go, we got our view. Yes, one of the more larger fields in the game, probably the second largest besides Shaka. So let's see if another big stadium runs off the board. This is the home stadium for Moon Kingdom, so they're used to hitting here. I'm definitely eager to see what they're able to produce, maybe a bit more than 3 runs, but it's up to the Maidens to get on their horse and score a few.
Definitely. But the Moon Kingdom is really going to be trying to protect their 7-0 record, trying to extend it to 8-0 and remain undefeated in that AAA division. JUSTxNOxNAME and the Canada Maidens will be at Pizza Volcano and the Moon Kingdom as soon as we load in here.
I'm thinking a little bit more offense from these teams in this game. Both showed a pretty good proficiency at pitching in the last one. So I think we might have a bit of opposite there with the track record that Pizza Volcano has a run scorer early in this AAA season.
And there we have it, the Speed Demons at the Rotation Aces. We will see how this second game will go down as the Moon Kingdom took game 1 3-0. We'll see if it's another pitching duel or if the bats wake up in this slightly smaller stadium. Bill Ontario will be leading things off here for the Canada Maidens. First pitch of the game, the inside heater is swung on and lifted into left field. The left fielder Uranus coming in, making the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the first inning.
Yeah, early jam shot. Sailor Neptune with a 0.0 ERA. 1K on the mound. Looked like she might have had a short start her last time out. Not sure how many innings pitched we're working with, but so far dominant numbers. Let's see what Pizza Volcano is able to do with this starter.
Chases the outside slider high, but Jupiter isn't able to make the catch. That ball falls to the ground fair, and that's going to be a blue infield single, and that is how the Maidens get their first base runner. A steal attempt. This is going to be a hit and run as it goes right down the third base foul line. And just like that, we have runners at second and third for the Canada Maidens. JUSTxNOxNAME threatening early.
Yeah, this is exactly what you sign up for when you watch Maidens baseball. Last game, we didn't see a lot of it, but you see him there. Early base runner on, immediately steals, gets a hit down the line. Now pressures on Pizza Volcano to keep those runners from crossing the plate.
Sailor Neptune trying to keep that 0 ERA as this one is popped up. An easy out in the shallow right field. Nova Scotia is at the plate with runners on second and third and 2 outs. The curve is swung on and fouled. The 0-1, two-seamer inside, swung on and fouled. Same location. Low changeup. Gets him down in the middle of the strike zone. The wild pitch pays off for Moon Kingdom. And that is how we go to the bottom of the first. Maidens threatened but do not score. And Moon Kingdom swings early at that first pitch. Quebec reaching down at the shoelaces. Gets that grab. And we're one pitch, 1 out. Just like in the first top of the first.
Yeah, unfortunate last inning for No Name not to get those runners across. That changeup just bit the edge of the strike zone, and great call in the hands of the Pizza Volcano.
And that one is driven into the gap in right field, and that's going to be a 1-out double for Moon Kingdom. Pizza Volcano, now his turn to threaten early. Sailor Mars is stepping up to the plate. A 400 average with 1 homer. Pizza Volcano looking to make it 2. Just fouled down the third base line. Runner at second with 1 out. The first pitch on the 0-1 on the way. And now the 1-1. This one is belted into the gap in left field. It won't be a home run, but it will be back-to-back doubles for Pizza Volcano in the Moon Kingdom. He gets the first strike again. 1-0. Moon Kingdom leads it.
Yeah, great piece of hitting there. Like you said, back-to-back doubles by the Moon Kingdom. Run on the board early. You can tell their selective approach and their ability to hit balls hard is going to do them a lot of favors in this ball game and coming ball games.
This one is grounded hard to the shortstop. He keeps the runner at second, but in doing so, lets the runner at first get on base. So they're not getting out there, but this first pitch is lined right into the glove of the second baseman. We have 2 away here with runners at first and second for Sailor Jupiter. Dude Calgary posting up an impressive 1.93 ERA. Cutter, 4-seamer, 2-seamer, a screwball, and a change. This one is poked just foul down the third base line. The 1-2, taken high and away. Right down the middle, heater, 100 miles per hour, swung on and missed. And the Moon Kingdom gets 1, but leaves 2 runners on base. Top of the second inning, Maidens trail by 1.
Yeah, nice job by the Maidens to lock down there. Back-to-back doubles, gets a run across for the Pizza Volcano and the Moon Kingdom, but they're going to get a double of their own here and shoot one into the gap. Let's see what this no-out hit can do for the Maidens.
It is a leadoff double for JUSTxNOxNAME. And we'll see if he can bring them across with Tom BC stepping up to the plate. Not a lot of speed on second base for the Maidens here. But he goes for the bunt attempt, and that one's going to get down. The runner advances to third, and out at first is BC. So the tying run is at third base here with 1 out, and Brennan Labrador up to the plate.
Yeah, great sacrifice bunt there by the Maidens. You want to get that a little bit more dead and down on the ground, not for a pop-up, but what we see here is sacrifice fly immediately after, and now we've got a tie ball game.
And that is where the 2-bar defense really comes into play. Not a lot of arm strength in that outfield, and there was no play at the plate despite the low speed of the runner at third base. So the tying run gets across the plate. We're all tied up here at top of the second inning. Breaking ball is swung on and dribbled to the first baseman, sending us to the bottom of the second. It's a brand new ball game. They trade runs, 1 apiece. And now the Moon Kingdom steps up to the plate. And this one is driven towards the gap in left field, but it's hooking. BC is able to range over and make the catch in left field.
Dude Calgary with a 1.8 ERA and a .72 whip. Let's see if he's able to keep some of these base runners off the paths for the Moon Kingdom.
That one is grounded into left field, right into the gap between the third baseman and the shortstop. And 1 out runner on first for Sogabe, the number 9 batter. Calgary high and inside, and this one is poked, almost getting through into the outfield. But the play at first is not in time. Runners at first and second with 1 out for Queen Serenity in the top of the order. First pitch is lifted past the outstretched glove of the shortstop. Quebec's going to have to hurry as he throws it to home. Moon Kingdom answers right back, gets that RBI single. Runners at the corners with 1 out. It's 2-1 Moon Kingdom. Hammered, but just foul down the first base line. The 0-1 to Tuxedo Mask. Again hammered, but it goes foul. Quick 0-2.
Great first and third situation here.
This one is lined right into the glove of the shortstop. And just like that, it's 2 outs with runners at the corners. Sailor Mars looking to get some more runners home. Rounded softly to the shortstop. The throw to first just in time. And the Moon Kingdom again will leave some runners on base. But they do get that run back. 2-1, they lead it.
Yeah, very tough there for the Moon Kingdom with those runners on with 1 out. Hit the ball about as hard as they possibly could at the shortstop. Right where you don't want to hit it in that scenario, but 1 run does give them the lead.
The 1-1 on the way to Alberta. Broken bat to the third baseman. He's going to have to hurry on this play. Just gets it in time. A good throw from the third baseman to get that out. And it's 2 away here with nobody on for the Maidens.
Yeah, that throw had to be perfect, and it was. Missed him by just a beat.
This curveball is blooped foul, so Gabe with a diving effort but can't come up with it. The 0-2 swung on, lifted just over Sogabe's head. Might have needed to jump for that one. And the Maidens think about going for 2, but stay at first. They've got a 2-out rally going here. Runner on first with 2 outs for the Canada Maidens. And their cleanup batter at the plate. Only batting .212, looking to come up in a big way here. First pitch, swung on right to the pitcher, knocks it down with the glove, throws it to first. And we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, 2-1, Moon Kingdom. This one is lined into center field. And that's going to be a leadoff single for Pizza Volcano.
Yeah, whether it be the home stadium or seeing a few pitches, you can tell Pizza's getting a little bit more comfortable here.
They're working both ways. So are the Maidens, able to score 1 more run than they were able to in the previous game.
Yeah,
we'll
absolutely.
See if the run total increases for both of these teams as the game goes on. Runner on first and nobody out for the Moon Kingdom. The 2-2 swung on and missed. Beat him with the heat, 98 miles per hour. And that's how the first out of the inning is recorded.
Yeah, definitely a pitch Pizza's going to want back there. 98-mile-an-hour here, right over the heart of the plate, swings just under it, just late. Nothing doing on that strikeout.
Hit well, lined right into the glove of the shortstop, and that's out number 2. Sailor Uranus, 217 average. Swings at this one hard. Nova Scotia with the diving effort, picks it up, throws it to first base. And we go to the top of the 4th inning. Moon Kingdom 2, Maidens 1.
And a solid defensive effort there to keep it a 1-run ball game.
Nova Scotia looks at the curveball, low and away. 1-1. The inside heat misses. The 2-1. Swung on and belted past the pitcher's mound and gets into center field. That's going to be a leadoff single for JUSTxNOxNAME and the Canada Maidens.
A lot more solid contact to go around in this game. You love to see it.
Runner on first and nobody out for Body Nofendland. The 206 average. The pickoff attempt at first, not in time. Two-seamer. This one's going to get into right field. Lands, and that's going to be runners at first and second. The runner at second was thinking about going to third, but gets back to the bag safely. First and second, nobody out for BC. Big opportunity here for JUSTxNOxNAME. Pizza Volcano wanting to keep things as it is as the double steal is attempted. The runners go back before the pitch is thrown.
Ole, ole, ole.
A bunt attempt is made. The runners at second and third will be safe. Throw at first is in time. So the sacrifice moves the runners over. Second and third with 1 out for Brennan Labrador, the DH. This one is lifted. First pitch into foul territory. Sogabe has to make the play. He does not. A rough game so far for Sogabe, the third baseman of the Moon Kingdom. Another bunt attempt to throw it home. And some tomfoolery there. They get the out at first, but with the diddling on the base bags, on the base paths, allows the Maidens to score that run from third and advance the run from second to third. We have a tie ball game again.
Yeah, trading the run for the out. They went for the squeeze. They saw it wasn't going to work out early, but the classic Super Mega Baseball diddle works out in the favor of the Maidens, and we are tied.
The low and inside cutter makes it a 2-2 ball game, as that one is a swing and a miss, strike 3. We head to the bottom of the fourth. We are tied up again as Nanba, number 8 batter for the Moon Kingdom, and Pizza Volcano steps up against Dude Calgary.
Nope, that's outside.
Yeah, team with speed like the Maidens, you have to watch out for them dropping that bunt down. Whether it's for a hit or for a sack, either way, they're trying to get runners over and trying to get them across the plate any way they can. Small ball is the name of the tune.
So Gabe up with 1 out here for Pizza Volcano and the Moon Kingdom. Dude Calgary keeping that pitch count down. His 38th pitch of the game is on the way, and this one is grounded. Nova Scotia makes the diving effort. The throw to first is in time. Some great plays from the second baseman so far.
Yeah, definitely holding it down there in the hole at second. Keeping the Maidens in this ballgame, taking hits away from this Moon Kingdom's team.
Manitoba picks up the ground ball, throws it to Newfoundland. We head at the top of the 5th inning, 2-2. Maidens up to bat. And this first pitch is belted into center field, and that's going to be another leadoff single for Just No Name and the Canada Maidens, trying to even this series out.
Yeah, after the first few shows on the base paths, Pizza Volcanoes should be more vigilant here, but No Name finds those holes, finds those opportunities to take advantage of what he can do on the base paths. Let's see if he gets creative once again, dropping down bunts, stealing bases.
Both starting pitchers keeping that pitch count down, as this heater is laid in there for a strike. The 1-1 with a runner on first. Grounded to Sogabe, and it bounces off his...
Oh, that is absolutely terrible.
Difficult to watch play by Sogabe there. And runners on first and second with nobody out for the Canada Maidens.
Yeah, it's very, very, very tough to see from that third baseman. Just not able to keep it together over there at the hot corner tonight for the Moon Kingdom.
Frenchie Quebec, the number 3 batter, lays down the bunt. So runners in motion. They will get over to second and third base, and we're seeing a kind of a repeat of the previous inning.
Yeah, absolutely. Moon Kingdom should go for a strategic walk here, but if anything's near the zone, the Maidens will swing at it and try to get that runner in from third.
And it is swung on over the glove of Tuxedo Mask. 1 run will score. The play at the plate for the second runner will not be in time. That's an RBI double. The Maidens take the lead here in the top of the 5th, 4-2.
Speed all over the base paths, blazing. Look at their shoes, on fire. What more can I say? That's a great 2-out piece of hitting with 2 guys on. The sacrifice works. Maidens baseball going on right here.
This one is belted into center field, but Serenity makes the catch by the warning track. With low speed, the runner is able to tag up from second base and get to third with 2 outs.
Yeah, that's absolutely tough. You can't throw behind the runner there. You have to throw ahead of a runner like this, especially someone like No Name, because he's looking for every opportunity to get
that
base.
One is belted into deep left field. Uranus is going back to the ball and makes the robbery. What a catch in left field from Pizza Volcano to keep the game where it is. Just No Name puts up the crooked number, but Pizza Volcano able to keep that score from doubling.
Yeah, absolutely huge. This very well could have been a 4-run game. Great catch in left field. What more can I say? Maidens do a great job taking the lead, but now it's up to the Moon Kingdoms to get back in this.
Trying to get their bats to come alive, as that one is drilled into the gap in center field. And that'll be a leadoff double for Pizza Volcano and the Moon Kingdom. Sailor Mars up to the plate.
It's important now for No Name to lock it down, not get too excited, and just keep hitting his spots.
The runner is going on the pitch. The throw to third, close, but called safe. And so with nobody out, there's a runner on third. Moon Kingdom trying to get him home. Lined right into the glove of the shortstop, and that's 1 away.
The first baseman, number 23.
Just No Name trying to hold on to the lead against the cleanup batter here for the Moon Kingdom. Swings at the first pitch, a soft liner right into the glove of Nova Scotia.
Oh!
Throws it to second, might have had a play at third. The runner was heading towards home thinking the ball might get down. But possibly just a mental error there from the second baseman. This one is belted into right field, but hit right on the button. Ontario camps under it, makes the grab. Pizza Volcano threatens but does not score. We head to the top of the 6th inning. It's the 7, 8, 9 batters due up for just no name, and the Canada Maidens who lead by 2.
Yeah, tough there after that runner gets on base, gets all the way over to third. Good stealing by Pizza Volcano, but not able to get him across and make this a 1-run game.
Second pitch is grounded towards Sogabe, picks it up, throws it to Endymion. Endymion, my apologies. Brennan Labrador steps up with 1 out. Neptune knocks it down, but the ball gets behind her. She's going to have to hurry to make the play at first, and she does. And we quickly have 2 away to the Canada Maidens as Pizza Volcano and Sailor Neptune trying to slow things down here for the Maidens.
Yeah, a lot of what we called for in the pregame is playing out here. The bit of an unknown style from Pizza Volcano, showing some hard hit balls, showing a little bit of an ability to power hit, and the Maidens running all over the bases, keeping it close, playing some solid D. We have a really great matchup on our hands.
And that's out number 3. The Canada Maidens go down in order. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Maidens lead by 2. 6, 7, 8 batters due up for Pizza Volcano and the Moon Kingdom trying to get back in this game and preserve their undefeated record. First pitch. Swung on, belted to center field. That one's going to go deep. It's at the wall, and it is gone. A jumping effort from the center fielder. Thought we might get a repeat of what happened from Pizza Volcano's defense in left field previously. The ball was just over the fence, and that makes this a 1-run ball game. A huge solo shot from Pizza Volcano in the Moon Kingdom.
Yeah, great piece. That ball just kept carrying, and in Sakura, you can never be too sure if it's really going to quite make it.
And this one is ripped to left field. Could it get out of here? It's gone! And just like that, 2 batters, back-to-back solo home run shots, and we have a tie ball game here, folks.
Wow, that's absolutely shattering to the Maidens there. Moon Kingdom, back-to-back jacks. That second home run hit about as hard as you can hit one to that left center field. Just gets over the wall. Now we're tied. This is some fireworks.
Bottom of the 6th inning, 4 runs apiece. This one is lined softly into right field. Ontario makes the catch. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Dude Calgary feeling tense on the mound. His 54th pitch on the way, low and swung on and missed. So Gabe also feeling tense, making a few missed plays in his position at third base. This one is grounded hard to Nova Scotia, picks it up, throws it to first, and that's out number 2. If you're just no name here, you want to just get out of this inning and get your bats back up.
Yeah, it's unfortunate to give up 4 runs here on Dude Calgary's plate. He's pitching a good ball game, and that's why I think he still has him in here. Just unfortunate to give up those back-to-back home runs. Balls left over the heart of the plate, and they were smashed.
2 outs. The 1-2 to Queen Serenity. Swung on and grounded to Nova Scotia. He's going to pick it up. No, he's not. He's going to the ball. It rolls into center field. Moon Kingdom thinking about 2 bags there, takes the first base, and if you're the Canada Maidens, you don't want this to come back to haunt you.
No, absolutely not. Looks like a bit of a misplay there by the second baseman. Maybe the route to the ball was a little bit wonky. Just scoots under his glove through that 5-hole now. That buys a base runner for the Moon Kingdom. He really wants to see Calgary through this inning.
The go-ahead runs at first. He's running. This ball is belted to center field. Might have just got under it. Grabbed off of the wall. It bounced off of the wall and into the glove. They're calling it a fair ball. And that's going to be an RBI triple. Pizza Volcano with the big league knock. Huge RBI triple gives them the lead. 5-4 here in the bottom of the 6th. That misplayed grounder at second base does come back to haunt the Canada Maidens.
Yeah, indeed it does. It's really unfortunate there in center field. He does about everything he can. He's waving his arms. He's calling the ball. You're saying, does he jump? Does he not jump? He doesn't jump. It hits the wall. Runner's on third. Moon Kingdom's got the lead.
Just gets under that one. And Alberta makes the grab to end the inning. But 3 runs, back-to-back homers, followed by a huge RBI triple. The Moon Kingdom takes the lead 5-4. We head to the top of the 7th. Maidens and their top of the order. Sailor Neptune still out there in the top of the 7th. 58 pitches thrown. The low heat. Swung on, grounded to Tuxedo Mask. He picks it up, throws it to first base, and that's out number 1.
Now batting the shortstop.
John
number
Alberta is
66.
1 for 3 with a single, batting 171. Heat low and away, swung on and missed. Low and inside, swung on and missed. The slider, swung on and grounded to Tuxedo Mask again, picks it up, throws it to the first baseman.
The center
2
fielder,
away here from Canada
number
Maidens.
00.
Yeah, very unfortunate here that they are in the hole, and the 1-2 hitter is going down quickly. Let's see if Quebec can do something with 2 outs here and try and get them in this.
Instead, it's a soft grounder to Sogabe, picks it up, throws it to first. A quick 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the 7th, and that's just what you want to see if you're Pizza Volcano in the Moon Kingdom.
Yeah, absolutely. Another quick inning on their hands. Now they got another chance to hit, see if they can find an insurance run. After that last inning, they have to be feeling pretty confident. Let's see what the Maidens bullpen can do.
Ball inside.
Belle Vancouver on the mound.
That's
She
outside.
came in for relief there in the 6th inning.
Strike.
5.40 ERA with 3 strikeouts.
Nope, nope.
The 3-1 to the cleanup batter of the Moon Kingdom. And that one is jacked, and see you later. Another home. Pizza Volcano in the Moon Kingdom. It's a 6-4 ball game.
Wow, sitting on a 3-1 fastball. Absolutely potato mashed it. 451 feet to left field. There's absolutely no doubt behind that. Absolutely none.
Moon Kingdom extends their lead, making it a 6-4 ball game.
Outside.
The 1-1 pitch to Maury.
Strike.
Swung on and missed just a little bit late. K-Man activates for Vancouver. Right down the middle, couldn't catch up with it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting the catcher, number 8.
Sailor Jupiter batting with a 6.07 average. And this one just outside is swung on to Alberta. Picks it up, throws it to first, and that's out number 2.
Now batting the left fielder.
A tense
number
Sailor
14.
Uranus. The left fielder coming in.
Strike.
Swings at the first pitch, strike. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. High and inside. Right down the middle, and this one is lifted into shallow left field, but it's going to stay up there. The left fielder comes in. BC makes the catch. We head to the top of the 8th. Pizza Volcano in the Moon Kingdom put up another run on a huge monster solo shot. Canada Maidens trail by 2. We're going to have to put something together here.
Yeah, 6 outs to work with, 2 runs to gain. It's looking like a little bit of back against the wall here for the Maidens if they want to be the first notch on the Moon Kingdom's loss column.
And the Moon Kingdoms do go to the bullpen here in the 8th inning. Sailor Pluto coming in with that 0 ERA. This pitch is popped up into shallow center field. The shortstop makes the grab. Nova Scotia up with 1 out and nobody on. Fork ball on the outside taken for a strike. Back to the fourth ball, inside and low. This one is swung on, dribbled to the first baseman, picks it up, throws it to the pitcher, covering the bag. And that's too quickly away here for the Canada Maidens and JUSTxNOxNAME. Two-seamer high and inside, swung on.
Oof.
And Tuxedo Mask
Delay.
makes the grab at the shoe tips. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Moon Kingdom has a 2-run lead,
Now
looking to
batting
extend it yet
the
again.
Second baseman, number 12.
Belle Vancouver trying to keep things out where they are. This one is belted into left field. BC ranges over and makes the catch before that one can get down.
The third baseman, number 32.
Number 9 batter, Sogabe. Swings at the first pitch, just foul. The 0-1 taken. Inside. The 1-1. Swung on low and inside. K-Man activates for Vancouver. The 1-2. Swung on and drilled into center field past the pitcher's mound. That's going to be a 1-out single for Pizza Volcano in the Moon Kingdom.
Now batting the center
Queen Serenity is going to try to keep things moving along here.
Number 2.
Favors that low pitch. Gets it, but it grounds right to Vancouver, who makes the throw to first to get the sure out. Might have had a double play there. And it's a runner in scoring position for the Moon Kingdom.
Oh, you hate to see it. A little bit of a brain fart there from the Maidens.
Nope, that's inside.
Unfortunately, puts that runner on second base with 2 outs. Extremely dangerous there at the plate.
And that one is belted to center field. That's a no-doubter, and it's gone. 8-4, Moon Kingdom leads it. A 2-run bomb to center field of Sakura Hills.
I don't care what you got your plan on. You can't leave one there. Right over the heart of the plate. Absolutely punished for a 2-run home run.
Mental and defensive errors seem to have been the name of the game for both of these teams so far. The Maidens had a... Oh, that one was really high and in pitch. Just missing the head of Sailor Mars there.
Ball inside.
Yeah, looking at
Inside.
some control issues going on here from the Maidens. Not sure why that one went so high and tight. They're trying to own the inside of the plate, it looks like here. But Bell Vancouver's looking pretty shaky. Losing some stamina, junk, velocity, all that. All at once.
That
here.
deadly 3-1 count. Right down the heart of the plate, and this one is belted to the gap in left field. Almost lucky that one wasn't belted over the fence again.
See.
A huge 2-out double here for the Moon Kingdom. They have a 4-run lead.
Number 23.
Trying to put this one away for good.
Nope, that's inside.
Cleanup batter yet again at the plate, posting an impressive 4.29 average. Runner on second and 2 outs. Swung on and lifted into left field. It's going to hang up there. Left fielder ranges over, makes the catch. We head to the top of the 9th. 2 runs for the Moon Kingdom on a huge monster shot to center field. Maidens trail by 4 with 3 outs to work with.
Now batting.
Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if these Maidens bats can wake up once more. We saw some fireworks in the middle of the game, some good base running, some good hitting. Another leadoff single. That's how it all started before.
And it's the bottom of the order. The number 7 batter gets aboard with that leadoff single to center field. Brendan Labrador stepping up. Runner on first with a lot of speed. The steal attempt is made. A grounder to the pitcher. The throw at second in time, and the throw to first. It is a double play. What a turn.
That's just what the doctor ordered. Absolutely killer if you're a Maidens fan, but a quick 2 outs here in this 9th inning. The Moon Kingdoms are on their way to 8-0. Let's see if they can put it away.
It's the Volcano in the Moon Kingdom. This one is belted into center field. And just as you say that, the pinch hitter on the first pitch sends it over the wall. That's a solo shot. And now it's a 5-8 ball game with the top of the order due up for the Canada Maidens and JUSTxNOxNAME. He will not go quietly into this night.
No, that's about as well as you can square one up. 460 feet to dead center field. Do not leave a 2-seamer there.
Sailor Pluto gives up her first run of the AAA season. That grounder just foul in front of the plate. Forkball high and inside taken. Peter on the outside of the plate. Swung on and foul. K-Man activates. Strike 3, swing and a miss, and that is how this ball game ends. A lot of scoring here at Sakura Hills, but in the end, Pizza Volcano holds on to his undefeated record, climbs to 8-0. The home team topples the Canada Maidens 8-5.
Yeah, great ball game there. A little bit of back and forth in the middle, but you saw the Moon Kingdom there with those back-to-back shots absolutely lock it down and take the lead. Another run from the Maidens in the top of the 9th, showing off their ability to put up some power, but just too late, too little. Not much more to say. Great sweep by the Moon Kingdom.
An impressive series of games. Pitching was really the name of the game in the first game of this series, but in the second game, defensive and mental errors made it so that there were a ton of runs scored, a lot of homers, and part of that might be due to the fact of the field change. First game was played in Shaka, and the second, which is the largest stadium in Super Mega Baseball 3. Sakura, not that much smaller, but it does make a big difference. A lot of huge home runs.
Yeah, the draw into the fences there seemed to play a big part. Not sure if a couple of those no-doubters were going to stay in the yard from either side. But yeah, a little bit more on the offense end of this game because those fences were drawn in. Some more gap action, stuff hitting the wall. Great offensive game if you love offensive baseball, if you're a 3 true outcomes kind of guy. We had a ton of that. But if you're a Maidens fan, it's tough to walk away 0-2 from this. And if you're a Moon Kingdom fan, you're looking to make your name here in AAA at 8-0.
Moon Kingdom climbing to that 8-0 record, first place right now in the AAA. And if you are a Maidens fan, like you were saying, they do fall to 2-8, but there's no reason to be entirely discouraged. In the AAA XBL league, for the AAA players in that league, there is a playoff. There's a playoff in AAA and XBL, but in the AAA, every team that is in that league will make it to the postseason so long as they complete their schedule.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Really looking forward to seeing what the Maidens can do in the postseason for sure, and as well as Pizza Volcano. In the XBL, however, only the top 12 teams make it to the postseason, and 2 teams that are looking to get into that top 12 will be Lazy and his Black Jackals, and Mike the Cooch and his Cooch Potatoes, who will be facing off against each other in the match of the week for XBL coming up in about half an hour now. Is that right, Dwayne?
Yes, that is right. We are about to have an extremely, extremely exciting matchup on our hands between Mike and Lazy. Sure to be dingers at the table in this game. We got some very astute power hitters coming up. If you like XBL baseball, you want to see the top tier battling out, grinding on 90 ego, come back at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, because we are going to get very hype. Me and Weaver are going to be on the call. It's going to be exciting, and who knows what's going to happen.
And like you just said, it will be Dwayne and Weaver doing the calls for the XBL match of the week at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. That'll be in about half an hour's time. I will be leaving you all now. I am Light Snack, a.k.a. Florabelle, a.k.a. your play-by-play announcer for this AAA match of the week. We hope to see you back here in half an hour for that XBL match, as well as next week when we will have more baseball action as we start week 3 of the XBL.
Stay tuned, everybody. See you in a half hour.